Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video it's a first impressions video. All the makeup I've never used before. Some of them have just come onto the market and some are items that I've recently bought but I've never tried, so I thought I'd just put it all into a video and then do like a little bit of a wear test as well, just tell you how well they last throughout the day. So if you want to carry on watching, then you know the drill. I got this big box here full of, this is my YouTube box. It's got all my stuff that I've recently got, stuff that I'm planning on making videos on, all in this box. For primer today, I've got the NYX Honeydew Me Up primer. So it's been out a few years, but like I said, I've never used it. Never used these items, even though some of them have been out for quite a few years, or you know. It's got a little, looks a bit like a spatula applicator, and it's a very sticky formula, but I believe from the looks of it it's meant to make you look more dewy, hence why it's probably says dew me up. And it's quite, getting it out of the bottle as well, it is really hard, but it smells beautiful. Obviously it smells like honey. I'm gonna put that all in. For foundation today, it's a drugstore choice. It's the Maybelline Super 30-hour active wear. Shade is 07 Classic Nude. And I'm going to take the new Revolution Beauty Sponge Beauty Blender that came in the new brush set, and I'm just going to blend this in. I'm just going to put a little bit more on, just to try and get a bit of a more fuller coverage, because at the moment it's probably all sinking into the beauty sponge. I might actually try a brush, see what that looks like. If maybe it's that foundation and primer together, but in some areas it is a little bit patchy. On my forehead, I was using my sponge as you saw, and in the end I had to switch to a flat foundation brush because it just wasn't picking up in certain areas. It was rather patchy on my chin, as you can see it is a little bit patchy now. On my nose, I don't know if maybe that primer just doesn't work with that foundation. I would like to try the foundation again on it with another primer, and I'd like to try the primer again with another foundation, so I will give that a go at another time. I'm using the Benefit Foolproof brow powder. So this looks quite easy actually to use. You just got the lighter bit that goes at the front of your eyebrows and the darker bit that goes at the tail, and then you get like a little brush. Well, it's not really a brush. You get like a little sponge, which I'm not going to use. I'm going to use just a normal brush with a little, at the end of it is a little spoolie. The word just went from my head then. Through my eyebrows, I did pluck them before the video, so they are looking a little bit more, less than normal, if that makes sense. Got a little bit of the lighter colour on my brush, and I'm just gonna so the idea of this is to make them look more natural but full at the same time. I'm going to dip into the darker shade to try and get my ends sorted. That's the eyebrows done. I must say, it's quite a cute little product actually. If you were on the go, this product would be really good. I've got 4 out of the 5 currently of the new Too Faced mini palettes. So you've got Be My Lover, which is a sort of pink shade, quite nice. Kitty Likes to Scratch, sort of more of a nudie colour. So that one smells like Tequila Sunrise. Let's Play, which smells like bubblegum. Again, quite similar to Be My Lover, the pinky sort of colours. That's My Jam, which smells like berry jam. That one is really cute actually, I might use that one. So these are them, and like I said, there's another one that goes in the set. So these are sold for £22 currently. Use the That's My Jam because some of these shades are really lovely. Like you got, let's swatch some of these. So you get 4 mattes and 4 shimmers in this palette. I'm not that sure if that's the same in all of them. So I'm just going to prime my lids first with the Morphe translucent eye base, eyelid primer thing. Get that out. Oh, come on. And I'm just going to move you a bit closer for this bit. Little update on the foundation. When putting on my eyelid primer, it did bring a lot of the foundation off on my eyes. Set my eyelid primer with this little shade here called Spread It. It's quite a nice little... Whoa, that's got a lot of pigment to that. That has... You wouldn't think that. I thought that was going to be much paler than that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little brown shade and put this in my crease first of all. So I'm just going to blend out that brown with this purple shade, which is Grape Soda. Just taking a clean fluffy brush, I'm just going to blend out those colours together. So that brown went in the crease perfectly. The Grape Soda needed a couple of dips to get a bit of pigment on that brush. So I'm going to take this shade down here, which is Jam on it, and I'm just going to put this in the corner of my eye. And then I'm going to use today, I quite like that purple actually, it's quite a beautiful purple. See if this perfectly goes on with a brush first, this purple shade. So with a dry brush you don't really get much out of that. So just going to wet my brush. So it's a bit there a little bit, but I'm just going to see what it's like with my finger. Okay. Definitely think a finger applying this probably would be a little bit better. I actually might have a little bit of room to put this pink just between both of those shades. And I'm just going to take back the brush that I was using with the brown, if it is. I'm going to do concealer. So for concealer today, I've got two choices. Well, I'm going to use both of them. I'm going to use the Revolution Eye Bright Illuminating Under Eye Concealer in the shade Fair for my under eye. And then for the rest of my concealing, I'm going to use the Ordinary Colours Concealer High Coverage Formula. So one thing that I did notice when buying this, when I got it, did not expect it to be so small. I've seen good reviews of this Revolution one. Got to give it a good twist to first get in there. Reminds me a bit of the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. I can see it coming, it's coming. A little bit. Oh, there we go. How annoying. So as you can see, there is now a big patch of non-existent foundation under that eye. Concealer hasn't really concealed my fine lines under my eyes. It's hard to say what it could be, if it's the primer, the foundation, the concealer. Still quite a big spot here with just concealer on because the foundation come off. I guess the only way to find out is you do the rest of the concealing with the Ordinary concealer shade 2.2p. So this is a medium. Just going to put a little bit on my back of my hands. So I think it is the foundation, hence why just putting that on, it's come off on my chin and my nose even more. So for powder today, I've never used this one before. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Magic Loose Powder. Okay, I'm happy with that. I like that powder. Using the Huda Beauty, this has been out for a while, I know, but I've never used it. It's the Life Liner in the shade Black, I'm guessing. So on one end you've got a liquid liner and on the other end you've got a pencil liner. Very similar to the mascara in the sense of the packaging. Making an utter mess everywhere. I was able to do my eyeliner. Did take a bit longer then. It's not as even. Eyeliner, the liquid is really liquidy and it's very black. So when you do something wrong, like I did, it is very hard to get it back off your face. And when you get in your lashes, it makes your lashes stick together. I am going to give a go the pencil liner now, just on my waterline, just see what I think of that. So even the pencil eyeliner, I don't really think much to be honest. It isn't anything to write home about. I don't think it's that good actually. To be truthful, I don't think it's that good. Move on to my lower lash line. I'm going to just use that purple that I used at the top, and I'm just going to go for something a little bit basic on the lower lash line. Mascara. I've been waiting for ages to be able to buy this. I've got the Maybelline Sky High Mascara. So I'm going to give this a go. I don't really judge that mascara just yet. As you can see on this side, my lashes are quite long, beautiful. However, because that liner has stuck all my lashes together, they look like absolute clumps, and you can't really get the best results from that mascara. So I'm going to try that mascara again without that liner, because this eye here is just so clumps. The lashes are just so clumped up because of the liner. For bronzer today, I'm using the Revolution Pro 4K bronzer palette. It's got 4 shades in it, as you will see. I'm going to give this one down here a bit of a go. It's like a marbly effect. Well, that's nice. That reminds me a little bit of the Kiko bronzers, because they have quite that marbly effect to them. I like that bronzer. That's really nice. And I got that on discount on Beauty Bay as well, so that's why I got it. That's nice. Today, the first time I've ever used a Milani product. So I've got the Luminoso blush. So for highlighter, I'm going to use the Revolution Pro Lustry highlighter in the shade White Rose. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Lovely highlighter. I think that is beautiful. I'm going to use the LA Girl lip liner in the shade Natural Cream. I used the Huda Beauty Bullet lipstick in the shade Interview. It's setting spray, and this is the Professional Super Setter. This isn't a first impression for me. I use this all the time now since buying it. I think it's wonderful. And that's that. So that's the end of this segment of the video. We'll be doing a few checkups through later on in the day. What's the time now? It's now 16:14. So I'll do another checkup after dinner, and then just before I take this off before bed. Hey, so I'm filming on my phone. A quick 2-hour check-in. So it's 6:15. I've just had my dinner, so my lipstick has gone a little bit on my chin and disappeared around my mouth. The eyeshadow's still looking like it's intact. The eyebrows looking like they had just been done like before. Bronzer, highlighter, blush, all looking good. I think I'm starting to get a little bit oily around my nose area and a little bit on my forehead. However, still seem to be holding quite well. Hey guys, last check-in of the evening. As you can see, the foundation on my cheeks has stayed on pretty nicely. I'm quite oily around my nose. The foundation didn't really even take to my nose anyway. The liner's still made my lashes quite stuck together, but I will be taking it off literally in a few seconds. Lipstick off, as you can imagine. Eyebrows have lasted quite well. I did like the eyeshadow palette, it was really cute. And you've still got that bit of sparkle. I haven't really got any foundation here actually looking now. It's probably for where I was laid down watching the telly. And I don't really know what else to say. Obviously I said in the video I didn't really like the liner and I won't be reaching for that. But no foundation down here, but that's to be expected. But to be fair, like I said, not really an oily mess. So if you like this video, please give it a like, subscribe and ring that bell. Any video ideas, please leave in the comments below. You all take care and see you soon. Bye.